This is the final mission. And we get to deploy all 17 of our Wanzers, which is a massive overkill. Because even though some of them are untrained... Oh. They will still be able to launch missiles that can deal at least 99 hit points of damage. What we're facing here is that massive machine over there. Okay, the enemy strength consists of 3 squads of Wanzers, which are piss easy to deal with. 2 attackers and a missiler on one side, same thing on the other. Well, it's 2 missilers on the other side. No, it's just 2 attackers and a missiler. We have one of these, I don't remember which type it's, what's it called, all accompanied by 2 attackers, and then we have this thing. That's Driscoll. Yes, it doesn't look like it that right now, but this is Driscoll. This is the S-type. It's incomplete at the moment. So the B device was experienced soldiers turned into computers. The S-type is a fusion of a Wanzer and a human. And do you know what's the biggest problem on this mission? Movement. Because you can only move in these 2 tile wide streets. What you're hoping for is to catch the enemy in these squares. And I would like to... well, this central force will have to be divided in 2 groups. As it was always the case with Squaresoft games and today's Square Enix games, there has to be very dramatic orchestral music on the finale, in combination with a very evil looking machine. I mean, for its time, if you keep in mind when this game was released, it actually had a pretty interesting story. There we go. Not sure which arm has the missile on, so I'm just gonna go for the body. It's probably gonna miss. Both. Yeah, it's gonna miss. I should probably not even use Guide with Frederick since it's just level 1. Actually, I did put missiles on Mori, right? Yes, I did. $67. Because she has virtually no skill in anything. I'm not really concerned about the damage or anything like that. Just need to clean up all of these guys and then we can deal with the main boss. Okay. Okay, Lloyd's first. Might as well finish this guy off. No more missiles out of you. We got Sakata. I'm not really optimistic. Of course. At least one of your hits hit. And at least you're getting to the dodging. She is level 10. Can I reach that guy? Yes, I can. Let's eliminate the missiles whenever we can. Because the other guys have to come close to me to kill. JJ here. Leave it to JJ. That's 2 Wanzers, enemy Wanzers down, or even 3, I'm not sure. We got Frederick here. Oh. I'm not even gonna put a duel on it. I need him to hit. He deals like 50 extra damage because of his proficiency with long-range weapons. Even better. Got Gregorio here. Fortunately, nobody is in range for him. Mori has a launcher. Just gonna have her fire a missile. Oh, come on. It leaves like 3 enemy, well, 4 Wanzers and the boss. This is gonna hurt. Oh, or maybe not. Ooh, he got stunned. Ah, but he woke up. Yeah, that was painful enough. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Gregorio has a lot of defense. Let's see what I can do with this. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Well, he was left on 36 hit points, so it's really not bad, to be honest. Yeah, one more shot. I was hoping for a switch, but it was not to be. If I got switch, he would have been dead. And this guy is really spreading his damage well. Let's finish him off. I'm gonna put a duel on this. Maybe I should actually put a duel on it. Yeah, good choice. Gathering experience at this point isn't really important anymore. Oh my god, let's see. If Frederick hits... No, he didn't hit. It would have been such a meme if he hit. I do want him to be out of the field, because he does have a lot of damage potential. There we go. Brother, why did you kill father? Help me, Ryuji! The Republic of Zaftra is Russia in this game. They're the economic bloc of Russia. It's not just Russia, it's essentially Russia and some of the countries of this former Soviet Union. And there is Driscoll. Or what's left of him, anyway. So there are, I think, 5 economic blocks. There's OCU, there is USN, there is Zaftra, there is Dahanzong, and I can't remember what's the European. The EC? I think it's ECU or something like that. I can't remember what's the European bloc called. Troll fever, yeah, pretty much. Stunned, but he woke up immediately. Or you just use a missile. I don't trust you anywhere near anybody. So, Dahanzong is China, Zaftra is Russia, OCU is Australia, Japan, and Philippines. USN is United States Nations or something. Can't remember. That's North America, Central America, and part of the South America. And then there is the... I don't know what's the African called, and I don't know what's the European bloc called. I can't remember. OCU, USN, and Zaftra are usually the ones that are featured in the story. And Dahanzong also had a major role in Front Mission 3. In Front Mission 4, it's Europe and Zaftra. So, Europe and Russia. And in 5, it's like an anthology. It's Front Mission 5 kind of touches upon and connects the stories of all previous Front Missions together. And a bunch of characters from the Front Mission games are revisited there as well. No, not that. Hustler. Ah. Good, he's stunned. Gens lost an arm, but that's okay. I don't really I'm not gonna really be using him for the boss. Now, it's gonna be tricky to determine what is the range of the boss. I'm gonna explain how the boss works in just a moment. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be, you know, but when this game was made, they had no idea what was gonna happen in the future. I will say though, although they did not intend to do it, the way that China and Taiwan are, their relationship in the Front Mission universe does pretty accurately reflect their relationship in real world today. I don't think that was intentional, but it turned out that way. Okay, what's left is the final boss. There's gonna be some dialogue with him as well, but this is how the final boss works. He has this massive arm, and he has a very powerful machine gun. That's it. He has 3 points here, each one has a turn of its own, and each one can attack. The problem is, his machine gun has a short range, and that's okay. But if you get within the range of that arm, and I don't know what the range is, I think it's 4 or something, he will drag your Wanzer into close range and then shoot it. And I'm pretty sure that this is still out of range. I think that my missiles should be able to fire at him. But there is absolutely no point for my melee guys to go up close and personal until his health is like really low. Because he does have the potential to one-shot any Wanzer. He doesn't always, but has the potential to do it. And that potential is big enough for you not to go near him. He has only 1 health pool, despite being 3 pieces of him. Oh, yeah, so this is the range that I can use. Perfect. It can't be. Driscoll? Yes, Lloyd, I'm still alive. They say it's just a brain, but I think it's the rest of his body's in there as well. Yeah, apologies for that. Barunga, you're not gonna be participating in this fight, nor will Gents. Or Gens, or whatever his name is supposed to be. Yeah, see? He can reach all the way to him. And that's what had happened. Okay, Sakata was too close. Okay, Sakata. Yeah, 4 fields. And Sakata is just in there. So 5 is okay, 4 is not okay. Sakata, move away. Natalie, you have a launcher, so you can go up front. Keith, you have nothing, you can go away. JJ, you might be needed later. Frederick, you have a launcher, you can go up front. Yang, you're short range, so you're not gonna be participating in that. You, however, have a launcher. Mori has a launcher. Oh, by the way, once he is destroyed, he still attacks you in his own little Wanzer, which you can probably see. Oh, no. When I'm attacking him. You can see it in the ribcage of that monster. That his Wanzer is inside. That's where he is. No, not to banish. I know that Bobby has a launcher. He does. I might have left her too close. I think we'll be able to finish in this round. Ah, I wasn't supposed to use a duel there. Still hit, but it's okay. Oh, Mori is out of missiles. 27 experience for defeating the final boss. Well, part of the final boss. I think it's the big arm guy. No, it's the Wanzer from the start of the game. He still has his skills and he still hits hard, so he should not be underestimated. Now he's gonna put a duel on it. His agility is high. Now I still want to be careful, because if he manages to kill Lloyd, it's game over. Go first, Gregorio. Go first. Thank you. Yeah, as you can see, he still packs a punch. Even though he's using the Wanzer from the beginning of the game, he's still terrifying. Just gonna use a guard and see if it can I can't survive this, but still. Yeah. Gregorio's out for the count. I could have played it safe, but I didn't. Oh. It's only fitting for Lloyd to finish him off. And that's it, boys and girls. That's the end of Front Mission 1. Thank you. Committing mass suicide. Oh, I was happy to Vic, and next is gonna be Front Mission 3 because I wasn't able to find the Front Mission 2 version, which is patched up and translated. I hope they remake that game so I can properly stream it. I love this music. Frederick appears in Front Mission 4 and in Front Mission 5 as a side character. In Front Mission 4 he is relevant to a part of the story, and in Front Mission 5 he is referenced because Front Mission 5 happens along the whole route of all front missions. Its storyline is kind of expanded on from all front missions. So for the part of the Front Mission 5 that happens during the part of the Half Moon Island, Frederick is also mentioned there, as well as some other characters. And you can get the B device, Karen, specifically Karen's B device, as an item that you can use in a Wanzer in Front Mission 5. There is still a bit more to show. There is an epilogue. You thought this was an epilogue? No, no, no. This now is the epilogue. Well, it will be after the credits, which I can't skip. So while the credits roll, I'm gonna give my thoughts about this game. This is like 7th or 8th time I've played this. It is surprising to me that Front Mission has only now getting a proper remake. There has been one before called Front Mission First. I believe it was for Game More Advanced, I'm not sure. This game pretty much defined certain turn-based strategy elements that we have seen in especially console games since then, and have been taken into other games after that. It's also one of the first, if not the first game where you could actually customize your mechs. There were mech games before and after, but usually it was a mech and you would pilot that, like the Gundam games. As far as I know, this is the first one where you could actually customize your mech, and it actually had a purpose of doing so, where you could create your own machines and edit their performance so that it suits a certain playstyle or a certain fighting style. The concept of ranged and long-range weapons, melee, that wasn't really seen very many. I mean, there were Fire Emblem games, and but they were and they are different. Front Mission went on to produce 5 more games, main games. There were some spin-off titles as well. But until Front Mission 3, they weren't really popular in the West. Even the version I'm playing right now is a fan-patched version that I've had since forever. This is an SNES version of the game, which has a fan-patch translation on it. Until the Front Mission First, that was the only way you could play the game in English. And now that there is a remake, you can play that. I believe it's on Switch, if I'm not mistaken. And it's wonderful. It absolutely holds up. It is a wonderful turn-based strategy game. It doesn't get old. Its graphics might be dated, and its mechanics might be rudimentary when compared to what we can do today, but It absolutely holds up. The story is interesting. It's, for the time it came out, it's kind of unique. Today we of course have grown tired of these type of stories, but back then it was kind of original. And now we should be getting the proper epilogue. Unless I messed something up and skipped it. No, it's all good. No, Vic, Lloyd didn't blow up his own Wanzer. That was that image of an explosion was the image of that island burning that they exploded. What he needed to do was he buried the computer. He buried the Karen. The only ones who are not here are Yang and Yihin. Two of them left. Oh, they're there too. I just didn't notice that first. I don't know why. Vic, the last thing that Lloyd wanted to do was say goodbye to Karen. So he took the S-type device from his Wanzer and he buried it. That was the last thing he wanted to do. This is referenced in Front Mission 5 when you find the S-type device that you can use in your Wanzer. The guy says that he If I remember correctly, we'll revisit that part when I'm playing Front Mission 5.